Hi guys, welcome back. This is Tarot and Insights into the match for Saturday, 7th of June. So we're going to look into the energy of what's coming up in the football match for, I'm going to pronounce this, Andorra and versus England. So I'm changing it up a little bit because my predictions was it was off key, wasn't it? Come on, let's be fair. But but the energy and the vibe of the people wasn't too bad. So I got a few things sort of like there, but not quite predictable, so we're gonna look into it. Anyway, so we're gonna look at England and then the energy of Oriel. I'm gonna pronounce this so wrong. I'm so sorry. We're back with the Badass Tarot, and I've cleansed it. I've shaped it up. So we're going to look at the first card. We're going to be drawing into the core energy of the current state. So this is for England. So the current state of England. I'm going to do it a little bit different. So the core state of England, their move, their motives, their current condition, heading to the match. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, Four of Pentacles. They are a bit reserved, but they can't wait to taste the aspects of the victory there, as you can see. So they got this out, so they're playing their own tune a little bit. Okay, so they're kind of reserved. They're not really, I feel like at the moment, they're very positive. To me, they're very just reserved. They're very positive of what they can put through to the table, basically. They're wanting the taste of victory. So with England, okay. Their potential strengths and advantage, the potential strength and advantages. When we've got here, so that's flipped over. Eight of Wands. Well, they're going into action. So I think they're going to be quite reserved at the start, right? I'm not saying start of the game, but reserving their energy right now, okay, because their full focus is going in for it, going in for the ride. As you can see, the Buddhas are like on a journey, a roller coaster here. Eight of Wands is like taking action, moving, so the potential is they are going to go full in the game, so this is a good strategy. It looks like it's going to be a good strategy for England, how they're reserving their energy at the moment and how they're going to put all their focus on the game. So that's good. Potential challenges in the area. So the potential challenges, or maybe on a cautional side. Nine of Pentacles. Right. I think it's being like their potential or their challenges that they may sort of like, they got to work as a team, which is quite, because Nine of Pentacles can represent someone independent. So it's like working together to create a good vibe, atmosphere. So if you are the England supporters, England's going to need potentially need your support to give that, to keep the morale going. Yeah, so that's how I would perceive it. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Empress is all about fertility, giving birth, like creating that well. So I would say is like working well as a team. Okay, so this is coming up as a bit of a challenge. So there may be some too many leaders in the team, because they're getting so head focused together, so they're in it, but we could lose a bit of insight. That's what I would say. That would be so that was England. So if we put England here a minute, so let's have a look on the other side, Andorra, however you say it. Okay, so their current state, what they're doing, their emotions, where they're going right now. Eight of Cups. Again, is that reserved? Got goals, ambitions. They don't seem as confident. They don't appear to be as confident with the Eight of Cups. I think they're going to be like looking to adapt. It's like how adaptability here. But I will say with the Eight of Cups is they're not given. It's not like necessarily they're giving up either. It's not. Sometimes with the Eight of Cups we walk away from something that's not working and we build on it. We build on something else. Okay, so the fours. So again, they're the fours. I'm free of your bullshit. Free of your bullshit. Both teams seems quite reserved from the beginning. Both teams. Okay. All right. So the potential strength and advantages here. Potential strength and advantages. Queen of Wands. They're prepared to put things on the table. They're prepared. They have that. They've got the same. They have got the same kind of vibe as England. Even though that's the Queen of Wands, but Queen of Wands is fire energy. This is like the motivation. They have got still the potential of the motivation here. So it's looking good on both sides right now. Okay, there's their potential and their potential and strengths and advantages. I would say that they plan. So they plan strategies, which would make sense with the Eight of Cups. Bear in mind, I'm just looking at me notes because this is a new spread, so that I'm doing. I've never done this spread before, so so that would make sense. So I don't know if there'll be some things or strategies that they're gonna like what they would normally play as. They're gonna change it up as they goes along on the game. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to you'll have to let me know the results on that. But to me, Queen of Wands, she's a planner. She likes to plan things. She juggles things. She works things. So they've got kind of like a good plan. They can plan and strategize. I would say this team. Okay, Eight of Wands for England. I would say would be they're willing to take the risk. They're willing to go together on that. Now looking at the both sides of it. Okay, so let's have a look at the potential challenges and the areas they'll need to watch, really, because I'm not taking sides. I'm just gonna throw the cards out and see what it goes. Hopefully this spread would be a little bit more better, I'm hoping. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is about someone who's very grounded, very sufficient. Um, they might have to go, I would say they might have to be a bit like England by taking a bit of the risks and not get caught up in the strategies too much. That's what I would say. It's where I know it's worked in many situations, but we got different vibes in it. So that's how I would see that they've got like they've got, and it would make sense with the 8 of Cups too, that they may have to change their strategy a little bit, and maybe rather than becoming more of a planner, but be more of a risk taker on that potential. Okay, so tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Hey, babe. Yeah, they might have to let loose some strategies that they've done before. I feel England is going to come in with they're going to be quite reserved, or they're reserving their energy right now. But they're going to have to sort of play this out a little bit. I'm pulled to England. I feel very pulled and drawn to England and how they're strategizing the game themselves. Though I'm not saying that they can't be fully equipped either. I think they've just got to just be a bit more, taking a bit more risks. Here we, and not go backwards. It's about going forwards. So the overall vibe of the game. I mean, what do you guys think? From what I'm sort of saying. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know football. I don't know the players. I don't know the game. I haven't got a bloody clue. So I'm just trying to read from the vibe of what it's saying. But I'm very pulled to here. Now, last time when I got pulled, but I didn't do a prediction. I just felt more drawn to. It was correct. I feel a little bit flat here, and I want to push them up. I want to boost them up. I want to bring them up a little bit. We got the 4s again. We got another 4. That's 3 4s in I feel the game is going to be slow to start with. Oh, bugger. But as the game continues, I feel like there's going to be a strong foundation going on. I am not doing a prediction who's going to win. I'm just going to read between the energies, okay? But there's definitely I feel more like as the game, you're going to enjoy the game. I think you're going to enjoy the game. I think it's going to be like very like, what the hell? Like, I think you're going to really enjoy the game. Yeah. So there's going to be, obviously there's a winner, obviously, because of the Lovers card, okay? 2 of Wands. Yeah. Oh, it's all coming out. Look, page, Facebook and Instagram. Queen of Swords. There's going to be a lot of debates going on. Not so much with the players, but afterwards as well. So I think there is going to be a bit of a game. But I'm going to leave it as that. I don't want to spend too much time on it. But what do you think? Who do you think's going to win? Did I pick out, have I picked out the right vibe for the team players? Let me know your thoughts down there below. I think this is going to be the last until August. So my mate said, she said there's no more until August. But I know there's a few football games. So if you want me to go look into some games, right? I'm learning. So if you're happy to come on the journey with me, I'm fully in. I'm fully in like the 8 of Wands. So if you're happy to do that, then I'm full in, because it is all good. It's all good. I'm learning as I go along. I quite like this reading. What do you think of the spread? It's quite a nice strategy spread. Let me know your thoughts and comments, and I'm sending you many blessings. And for both teams, do your additional support and build up the morale over there. On that note, lots of love. See you soon. Take care.